and welcome to the Utopia of Nerd News. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Adam.
And today is Star Wars Day, so may the 4th be with you. Anyway, let's get started into our news. What's going on in the gaming world?
Well, as far as the gaming world goes, people who like survival horror games, specifically one for the GameCube that was exclusive, Eternal Darkness, it had a lot of fans, but there was no sign of it on the Wii. Mm-hmm. Well, now there's rumors of a new game that might be the sequel to it for the Wii U and the PC, called Shadows of the Eternals. That's a thing. So, people who were fans of Eternal Darkness, yay! The PlayStation 4 price might have leaked. Oh. So we might know PlayStation 4 details. Oh. It looks like there will be a $529 version and a $429 version. So
that's not pricey at all.
That's cheaper than the PS3 was. There was a $500 version and there was a $600 version. So this is a cheaper launch than their previous console was.
I'm just not excited for the PS4.
More so than I am for the Xbox.
True.
Yeah, the new console's nothing to really get a hold of you right now.
Right. Well,
the Wii U's struggling really bad.
Yep.
The PS4 and the whatever you want to call the next Xbox.
Xbox 720?
The 720, there's people saying it might be called the Eclipse. There's people saying that they're just going to call it the Xbox, which will get confusing generations down the road.
Yeah, with the original Xbox and that'd be so confusing. Not happy.
Speaking of the Xbox 720/Eclipse.
Yes.
We got some details on that for pricing as well.
Okay.
There will be a standalone version that will be $499. And there's going to be the reduced version, which will be $299, which is cheaper than the PlayStation 4 and the other Xbox. But originally there were rumors that if you got the $299 version, there's going to be a $10 a month to be able to use it, really, for online. But that was false.
Oh, okay.
It's $15 a month.
Oh.
So it's more expensive in the long run. Don't buy the $299 version.
Don't do it.
So, we got our second DLC character announced for Injustice's side people.
Is it your favorite?
No.
Oh.
It's Batgirl.
Oh. Well.
Alright.
Could be worse.
Yeah. Not Martian Manhunter.
Could be better.
Not the Wonder Twins.
It's in between.
It's not the Wonder Twins. They could be like the Ice Climbers of Injustice. How great would that be?
The Ice Climbers, yes.
And our last little thing is, if you're a big fan of Dragon's Dogma, like myself... and
I would be if I had the game.
And maybe you picked up Dark Arisen over the last week. Well, there was a bug in the patching error to mess up and corrupt your save file for either the original Dragon's Dogma or for Dark Arisen. Some people got it. Oh. Capcom's already said they're working on fixing it, but the good news is they did say you can play it offline without it and you didn't have to worry about it.
That's cool.
Which is something EA should look into, because they like forcing people to only play online. In movie news over this past week, if you remember last week, we got Daredevil returning to the fold for Marvel.
Yes!
Well, this week, we started out, early in this week, we got another character back. And then we got another character, I believe, just yesterday. So we got 2 new Marvel characters returning to the family.
Oh my gosh, who?
The first one being Ghost Rider.
Oh, okay.
And the second one being Blade.
Oh.
Not big names, but we weren't expecting Spider-Man to be able to jump ship or Fantastic Four or the X-Men. So it's good to get the little ones home, even though I doubt we would see either of them in the modern movies or even the TV show.
Yeah.
I would doubt we would see either of them. Blade may be a little bit more likely in the TV show, just because, much like Daredevil, he's a low CGI character. But there's no way we're seeing Ghost Rider.
No.
Way too much work. So, some more news over this past week. Just a little thing that came out for Jurassic Park 4.
Oh.
There are some heavy rumors coming out that it will take place on the original island. So going back to their roots in a way.
Which, that is cool.
Yeah, maybe it's going to be more of an actual sequel than 2 and 3 were.
Yeah, with
different islands. So we got some casting rumors for Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay.
And it seems like they're going with a younger approach to the Fantastic Four. They're not really adults. They're kind of like younger adults kind of people, like around our age. And the first one is Invisible Woman. She will most likely be played by Allison Williams. She is the attractive one on the HBO TV show Girls. And the daughter of Brian Williams, the news.
B-Rye.
And the other one, which is slightly more controversial, is the Human Torch, her brother, played by Michael B. Jordan. You haven't seen the movie, but he was the black guy in Chronicle.
Oh.
So, there's obviously going to be people with turning Human Torch into a black dude. But I wouldn't have any problems at all with it if it weren't for the fact that he's supposed to be Invisible Woman's brother, sister.
Right.
That's my only, like, okay. Like, are they not related anymore?
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
That's my only problem with it. Outside of that, I really don't care.
Right.
But I think it's a little bit too different, but doesn't mean necessarily it's, again, just a rumor.
Right.
Captain America was originally rumored to be African American, which would be kind of odd for the time, but these kind of things do pop up. So, moving on, we have another one of your favorite movies.
Oh.
The resurgence of Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies.
Stupid.
Has popped back up on the radar.
Stupid.
They have a director and a lead actress. The actress is Lily Collins, and the director is Burr Steers. You know what movies he's done?
I don't know.
Zac Efron type movies.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have anything against it.
I do. Zac Efron's stupid. I think they missed the boat on Zombies. It's too overdone. It's gonna suck. Director sucks.
It's my favorite movie, and I hate that they did this zombie crap.
So, we got some, I don't know what to call it, news, with Black Panther.
Oh.
They keep toying with it, doing him, and then they pull it back. And then they bring it back, and then they pull it back.
So they're teasing you.
They just brought it back again. And it seems like the actor Chadwick Boseman is high probability to be thrown in there. His name was thrown in the mix to be in there, even though it doesn't have a movie, or it's confusing. They just need to say whether they're going to do it or not. Stop being a tease. But if they are doing it, I'm excited for it because he's one of the guys I really wanted in the series, and that means I just have to start my campaign for Ms. Marvel, and I'm set.
There you go.
Downton Abbey star Lily James is to play Cinderella in Disney's 2014 redo of it, live action.
Oh, cool.
So good for her. It's going to be her big break. She was also in, I believe, Wrath of the Titans, but nobody cared about that movie. So
it seems like they're doing a lot of more fairy tale live action stuff, like with Snow White and the Huntsman, although we're not going to get started on that. There's a lot of holes in the movie. But also, Angelina Jolie there was talk of a Maleficent movie. I don't know when it's coming out, probably, a couple of years from now, but I know that she was Maleficent. So it seems like they're doing a lot more live action stuff for Disney.
I'm fine with that as long as they don't mess them up like Wizard of Oz and Snow White and the Huntsman were bad. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad that they're doing these because a new generation, a lot of people that haven't watched the older cartoon movies, might as well with modern technology. Disney's doing their best to own the market on every single movie series possible with Marvel and Star Wars and all their original IP stuff. But there's more news that came out with it.
Oh, okay.
There is a rumor on who her prince will be.
Oh. Who?
He is a Game of Thrones actor, Richard Madden, a.k.a. Robb Stark. One of my favorites.
Yay.
Another movie that got its two lead characters is the redo of William Shakespeare's Macbeth. Natalie Portman will be playing
Lady Macbeth?
Yeah, Lady Macbeth, and Michael Fassbender, aka Magneto, will be playing Macbeth.
I can see it. That's really cool.
They've got the actor.
That's actually kind of funny because the older Magneto, Ian McKellen, he was Macbeth way back in his younger days. Well, not way back, but in his younger days, he played Macbeth.
Way back.
And now his younger
predecessor.
Yes, his predecessor is now playing Macbeth. I think that's kind of funny, actually. It's kind of...
Get ready. Michael Fassbender in the Lord of the Rings reboot as Gandalf.
There we go.
In our last little bit of movie news, something huge in the Marvel Universe.
What is it?
Do you remember after Avengers, the first one obviously, the others aren't out, that they showed Thanos?
Yes, at the end.
Well, there were a lot of speculation, so if they do Thanos for number 2, what are they going to do for 3? They don't have Galactus, because that's stuck with the Fantastic Four, along with my boy Silver Surfer. They don't have even Apocalypse or Dark Phoenix, because they're stuck with the X-Men. So what'll they do? They don't have the other big entities in the Marvel Universe.
Right.
Well, they officially said that Thanos will be the main character of the third one, which is opening the door for all sorts of possibilities on what the second one may be about now, because everyone who had been speculating was speculating for Thanos and then something else.
But now we have Thanos to look for 3 and...
For 3 in 2018.
Oh, gosh.
And so for 2015's Avengers 2, who is it going to be?
Who is it? We don't know.
I thought maybe they would go the route of using like Magus in the third one, but that doesn't seem to be a thing, because unless Adam Warlock's going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy, I don't think there's enough time to build that up. So that's it for movie news. I have no TV news, so I will pass this on to my partner in crime, Sarah.
Yes, anime news. Yay! Anime news. There's really not a whole lot going on in the anime world. That's really big news. But there is an anime that is going to be coming out on August 6th this year. It's going to be a complete series premium edition, and it's called Daily Lives of High School Boys. Okay. No, I don't think it's a yaoi, so we're safe, I think. It's teen rated, so hopefully... But anyway.
Is it like the anime version of American Pie?
I don't know. But anyway, it's rated teen. It's a slice of life, school life, comedy. But anyways, it's 12 episodes. It's going to be Japanese voices with English subtitles. So anyway, what it's about is there are 3 boys. They're the main characters, and they're on a journey as they undergo the trials and tribulations of high school life. And each episode presents the boys and their classmates in unique situations that we or you may have gone through or may not have gone through in high school. It's pretty generic. I mean, there's nothing really that stands out that I'm like, ooh, I want to go get it and buy it. But again, we've talked about this, the generic school life of anime. Like I said, there's not a lot, but something big for Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli is that their movie From Up on a Poppy Hill, it earned $54,846 in 43 theaters in the United States. And that was just from April 26th to April 28th. And that's the 7th weekend of the film. But they have in total earned $820,742, which for an anime movie, I'd say was pretty big.
It's pretty good.
Because, they're opening up in 11 more cities. So that's cool. It's going to be in Wisconsin, in a city in Wisconsin, Tennessee, New York, Maine, 4 in California, Maryland, Utah, and Delaware. But, yeah, it's coming out in those states. There's just like one per state, except for California, who's got 4. But that's all that I have for anime news, which is crazy, because I usually have tons. But there's not a lot going on, like we've stated.
Not a lot.
Going on, I know I don't usually hit this topic.
Oh.
But I'm going to do some manga news.
Oh.
Some manga news, kind of. But for your manga news, I have the New York bestsellers manga book list, the top 5. So counting down from 5.
Oh, what are they?
Number 5, we have Bleach.
Oh.
Volume 56.
Really? Not like 561?
No, 56.
Oh, okay.
Number 4, we have Sailor Moon, Volume 10.
Wow, that's old.
Yeah, but it's up there. Number 3, we have Negima Magister Neji. I probably said that wrong, but it's okay. Volume 38. Number 2, you're gonna love.
Oh, am I?
Because it's one of your favorite animes.
Are you trolling me?
I'm not trolling. It's Spice and Wolf.
Yes! Best anime ever!
Volume 8. So yes, it's number 2. And number 1, are you ready for this?
Spice and Wolf Volume 1?
No.
Then it sucks.
Are you guys ready? It is Black Butler, Volume 13.
Really?
Yeah.
Take that, Bleach or One Piece.
Number 1 on...
Your fans just illegally steal your stuff because they don't care about you.
But yes, that is the top 5 mangas for the New York bestsellers list for this week. I thought you would love it because it has Spice and Wolf. And number 2.
I'm shallow like that. If it has Spice and Wolf, I love it.
Shameless. Shameless.
Shamelessly shallow.
But anyway, that's all that I have for manga news. I just thought that would be very interesting to include that little, information since it's kind of a slow day anyway. But going on to book news. There's lots going on in the book world. There's always lots going on in the book world. Let's just be honest. Always a lot going on. There's always books coming out. But I picked the top 3 that I thought would be quite interesting.
Okay, but if this doesn't have to do with Spice and Wolf, you've disappointed me.
I'm sorry, it has nothing to do with Spice and Wolf.
Goodbye.
But, no. But...
See you guys next week.
No! But, anyways, so there's a book. And all of these are coming out May 7th. It's a book called Dead Ever After. Does it sound familiar at all?
No.
Okay. Well, it's a Sookie Stackhouse novel.
Oh.
True Blood.
Oh, those are still around.
It is book 13.
She's forcing my inner TV elitist to come out.
I'm sorry.
The show sucks.
You used to love that show.
The show used to be amazing, but it sucks now.
But for those of you who don't know what it's about, Sookie Stackhouse finds it easy to turn down a request of the former barmaid Arlene when she wants her job back at Merlot's. After all, Arlene tried to have her killed, but her relationship with Eric Northman is not so clear-cut because he and his vampires are keeping their distance in a cold silence.
It's okay, they neutered him seasons ago.
And when Sookie learns why, she's devastated.
Next. Don't. Just don't buy it.
For you True Blood fans out there, maybe.
True Blood's dead, Sarah. It's dead. They killed it.
Anyway, on to some better news for Adam. Maybe some better news for you guys. There is a book called The Lost Fleet, Beyond the Frontier, Guardian. It is a series, and this is book 9 that's just coming out. It'll be out, like I said, May 7th is when these are all coming out. But it is about Admiral...
Akbar.
Not Admiral Akbar, but Admiral Jerry's first fleet of the Alliance has survived the journey deep into unexplored interstellar space, a voyage that led to the discovery of new alien species, including a new enemy and a possible new ally. Now, Jerry's mission is to ensure the safety of the Midway star system, which has revolted against the Syndicate World's empire, an empire that is on the brink of collapse.
Can I just say something?
Sounds a lot like Mass Effect.
Yes, but that's not what I was going to say. Admiral Jerry sounds like the most least intimidating admiral ever. I'm Admiral Jerry. Eat my cereal and watch my cartoon.
We're going back to Admiral Akbar.
They should have called him Admiral Akbar.
Since it is Star Wars Day, there's a Star Wars book that's coming out May 7th.
Does it feature Admiral Akbar?
No. It's called Into the Void. It's Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi.
Oh.
So on the planet of Tython, the ancient Jedi Order was founded, and at the feet of its wise masters, Lannery Brock learned the mysteries and methods of the Force, and found her calling as one of its most powerful disciples. As strongly as the Force flowed with Lannery and her parents, it's remained absent in her brother, who grew to despise and shun the Jedi.
Does he become a Sith?
I don't know. And whose
I bet he becomes a Sith.
Is in the ancient ways ended in tragedy. Now, from her solitary life as a ranger, keeping order across the galaxy, Lannery has been summoned by the Jedi Council on a matter of utmost urgency. The leader of a fanatical cult, obsessed with traveling beyond the reaches of known space, is bent on opening a cosmic gateway using dreaded dark matter as the key, reaching a cataclysmic reaction that will consume the entire star system. But more shocking to Lannery than even the prospect of total galactic annihilation is the decision of her Jedi Masters to task her with the mission of preventing it. Until a staggering revelation makes clear why she was chosen, the brilliant, dangerous madman she must track down and stop at any cost is the brother whose death she has long grieved, and whose life she must now fear.
Because he's a Sith.
Probably. Most likely.
Sniffed out.
But anyways, for you Star Wars fans, there is a book coming out soon.
Soon. There's
In
always
3
Star
days.
Wars books coming out.
I know. But I thought it'd be appropriate since it's Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. But anyway, that's all I have for my anime and manga and book news. Sadly, really, like we've stated tons of times, there's
True Blood is dead.
Nothing going on. And this week, nothing.
Not a thing.
Nothing. So this week you're going to expect an Iron Man review for Iron Man 3. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, we won't go into specifics here.
No,
You're going to have to watch it.
You'll have to watch it, but it was pretty cool.
So, that's our show. Forgive us for not talking about much, because there wasn't a whole lot to actually talk about. Please feel free to leave a comment in the section below. Like us if you get really bored. Watch the mystery box if you want to actually watch something fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you next week.
May the 4th be with you!